Hello, my name is Amy Prokopis. Some of you know me, some of you may not. I am an author. I wrote the young adult science fiction novel, The Arena, and my next book, Guardians of the Sixth Gate, comes out October 31st, just in time for Halloween. Thank you for joining me. Thank you to those of you who are returning. If you really like bookish content, make sure to like and subscribe to this video for all things writing related and crafts to a degree. In this case, anyway, you'll see soon enough. And you can check out my social media and all of my books in the description below. So now for today's video, it's a little bit different. I saw this on TikTok, so I'll put that video here. This is the author of The Sneaky Lass, Kennedy Sutton. She was on my YouTube series, Wednesdays with Writers, a couple episodes ago. And she's amazing. Her book's really awesome. If you like pirates, this is your book. But for today's video and how this relates in, she posted about how she does freebie bookmarks and how she only spends like 21 cents per bookmark. And I thought, that's really cool because I've been looking at like things to do that are really good quality, but not have to spend a lot of money on it. So I could give you guys some freebies when you do things like order signed books and some freebies to send to the Bookworm box, which is Colleen Hoover's subscription box. I would love to send signed books, but at this time I just don't have enough of them to send. And so I'm thinking I can just sign some of these bookmarks and make bookmarks with using essentially the same process that Kennedy did. And I can send a ton of them for them to be included in the Bookworm box. So that's my thought. So today I'm going to show you the early pieces of this project. So I'm going to show you exactly what I ordered. I'm going to show you how I created the images for my bookmark and where I'm printing them. And then we'll come back when all of that ships to me and we will actually put them together and sign them. So stay tuned. It's going to be fun. So now for today's video, it's a little bit different. I saw this on TikTok, so I'll put that video here. This is the author of The Sneaky Lass, Kennedy Sutton. She was on my YouTube series, Wednesdays with Writers, a couple episodes ago. All right, so I know there's a tad bit of a glare. So this is the bookmark I used on Canva. So the way Kennedy did it, and the same way I did, because it seemed the easiest, was to take Canva's template for, business cards. So I used the business card and I found out very quickly that was a really good decision because the size of my book images fit almost perfectly in there without distorting the design. Like you can see here and here, it's symmetrical. I was concerned about that with any other kind of template. So I'm really glad I went with the business card. So even though here's my hand, business card easily sits in your palm, even though it's not super big, we're gonna put a tassel on it. And so the whole bookmark should end up about this big or close to. So it'll fit in any size of book, not be so large, and it just fit really nicely in my template. So I used Canva. This is Canva. Again, it's a business card template. On the first page, I put in the cover of my book. So there's the cover. On the second page, she did a quote from her book. I used the quote, overlay that I have on Amazon. So it says, "A girl on the run for her life, a boy searching for a better future, two nations on the brink of war." So I did that. On the bottom, I included my website here, and I also included the icons for my various social media. This space right here is blank because my plan is to take a silver Sharpie and go in and sign in this space. That way it fills, but it's not cluttered. So that's why I didn't include anything more. I thought about including some teeny tiny reviews somewhere in there, and I decided, no, let's not do that. So you can, there are two different ways I considered printing these. You can print through Vistaprint, you can also print directly from Canva. So I watched another author, Amy Lee, who was also on Wednesdays with Writers. She previously was printing with Vistaprint, and then somebody mentioned in one of her comments of her TikTok that it would be cheaper to do it through Canva, or that Canva can do it. So I think it is a little cheaper to do it through Canva. If you guys know differently, correct me. But that's how I'm gonna do it. So over here at the top, it said print business cards. So I hit that. You get kind of like a preview of what this looks like. Make sure it's clicked on double-sided so that you're getting both sides, all 2 pages. You can set the type of paper and the number you want. So here's a bunch of options. I decided, let's go for, where was that? Let's go for 100 copies for now, because on Amazon, I found 100 tassels. So 100 and 100, that would work perfectly. So now let's pop over to Amazon and I'll show you exactly what tassels I got. So here's the listing for the tassels. I'm getting the silver ones because the text on the cover of my book is also silver, plus the silver color. In this case, I'm not gonna have any left over, but in the future, if I had left over, I believe that kind of the theming for Guardians of the Sixth Gate will also be a silver color. So I thought, let's go with silver, it matches everything. This listing is $10.99 for 100. So that's 100 tassels for $10.99, which is not a bad price. They have a couple different colors. I did look through the reviews at the bottom and looked at some images that were attached to see how other people used them. There was another person in the reviews that used them for bookmarks and they looked really cute. They might be a tad long, but I think it would be better in this case for bookmarks to have them a little long than it would be to have them too short. I just think it would look nicer. Plus you can use this long part of the tassel as part of the bookmark anyway. So I think that that'll work out really nicely. So I'm going to order from Canva, and then I will show you guys when all of that comes in. Just wanted to pop back on here because I tallied what I spent for this project. Oh gosh, there's a stray piece of hair. Look at that giant chunk. Anyway, so the tassels with shipping for 100 tassels came out to be $17.98. The Canva prints, I did the free shipping option, so it might take them a little bit longer to get here, but the free shipping option for 100 of the business card bookmarks was $20. So in total, what I'm spending on this whole project to create the bookmarks is $37.98. So that's what I've spent to create 100 bookmarks. That's not too bad, I would say. I might compare some other options in the future, like maybe some different tassels, maybe using Vistaprint and see if that makes a big difference in the price. But that's what I spent this time around to make 100 bookmarks, tassel bookmarks of my book, The Arena. So next time you see me, all the supplies will be in and we'll get to create the bookmarks. It'll be really fun. So I've already explained this a little bit. I'm finally getting around to creating these freebie bookmarks that I've been talking about in several videos and online. So now that the day has arrived, let me show you what we're creating, because I already made one just kind of to have an example for myself. So we are creating this kind of a bookmark. So I already said this early in the video, these are the business cards I printed off Canva, and I ordered the tassels from Amazon. I did silver since the writing is more of a gray silver. So there's that. I attached them. I don't have an individual hole punch, so I just used a 3-ring binder hole punch. So I did that and I customized it a little bit. So on the back at the bottom is Instagram, TikTok information. I have a tag from my book, and it's a little smeary because it was my first one. I also signed it. So just to add a little personalized touch, I think it's really cute. They actually sit really nice in a book because I put them in a book as an example. This tassel, since it's long enough, you can stick the actual bookmark pretty far in and it still sits pretty flat, because that's always my biggest complaint about the really pretty bookmarks like this, is that they fall out of your books or they get snagged out of your books really easily. So since this part can go really deep into the spine and the tassel strings are not super thick, it sits really nice. So thank you, Kennedy Sutton, for this idea. Now let's mass make 100 of them. So welcome to today's craft project. Let's get started. Welcome to my workspace. I might adjust this camera angle in a little bit. It's not bad, but I might change a little. So I'm going to explain the process a little bit. So I did this a few ways, and I think the best way to do it is this way. So I'm going to sign the card first, and then I'm going to set them all aside, and then I'm going to hole punch them, and then I'll put all the tassels in. I think that's the easiest way to do it, just because I found that this needed time to dry. I tried 2 different markers. I found that a Sharpie works best because they are kind of glossy, and it was the best that like adhered and stuck and didn't like smear around. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just like as a test though, here's all my cards ordered from Canva. I'm gonna open that up and I'm gonna put the finished ones in the box they were shipped in. That way they're all like set aside so I can pick up and move them as I need. So here are, I might leave them in the box for now, but I'm gonna take one out and I'm gonna do a test run. So, card. Here's what they came like. I'm gonna go ahead and sign one with my Sharpie just to sort of test. Man, now I feel like I'm judging my handwriting ability. Okay. Okay, I went off the page a little, but not bad. So there it is. It's pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Let's see, does this smudge? Okay, no, it doesn't smudge. Ooh, perfect. I bet it smudged because the marker I used first did smudge. And so this one's good. So I'm gonna set this one in the box, and I only have 99 more to do. Okay, so I got all of these signed. Woo! So here's all of those. They did dry, thankfully. I was really worried about that, but they are dry with my signature on it. I think the signature is a nice touch. I thought about leaving it off, but I think it's kind of cool to get something that's not the book and signed, so I did that. So we've got all of these signed. So now what we're going to do is hole punch them. I don't have an individual hole punch. I just have my gigantic 3-ring binder punch, but that's what I used on the example one. So I'm going to just continue using that. So we'll use that. And then once they're hole punched, I'll put them back in my box. So here we go. Okay. There's one. 98 more to go. All right, all of these have holes in them now. So the next thing to do, and the only thing left, is putting the tassel through. All right. So I think it's at this point that I'm gonna stop putting them back into the box because I don't think after all the tassels that they're gonna fit. So I do have all of these with holes in them, so I'm gonna pull from the box. All right, so I've got these, and I already have a couple tassels pulled apart, so I'm just going to take this, thread it through the hole, and then I'm gonna put this tassel portion through the loop, and now I have a super cute bookmark that is signed for my readers. That is so fun. Okay, now I only have like 98 more to do. I finished them. Oh my goodness, there's so many here. Holy crap. But look, they're so stinking cute. And I think the little personalized touch with the signature, I think they're just great. I hope everyone loves them as much as I do. Oh my gosh, I'm so satisfied with how they turned out. Thank you so much for watching and sticking to the end of the video. That was so much fun. I love doing crafts like that. I plan on doing some similar videos to that in the future related to like my arcs for Guardians of the Sixth Gate, which are coming out. My plan is to give one of those bookmarks to all of my arc readers and include it with the new book. So that's it. That was so much fun. It was a really nice stress break for me between all of my writing things. And I was so excited that I could share that with you. So make sure to like and subscribe. I post bookish content every single week. Check out all of my social media in the description box. I'm super active on TikTok and Instagram. You can reach out to me there. And for now, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.